It's a great pleasure today to welcome Calvin Liu, the president of Unified Social. What are the elements to make for a successful creative campaign these days? I mean, is it the same as Don Draper would have looked at, or are we looking at a different world entirely today? And did he make decisions based on data and analytics, or did he make decisions based on his gut? Nowadays, unlike the days of Don Draper, where the number of channels that a marketer can touch a consumer were very limited, today's world is filled with massive fragmentation for consumers' attention. Essentially, what we have today is technology and need. So that makes data more prevalent and more important than it ever has. And if Don Draper were sitting here today, I guarantee you he would have another nerd sitting next to him with glasses to help him pour through the data so he can do another one of those carousel speeches that's based on data. This is Michael Cassett with Inside Advertising and Media on WOR.
Hey, my pillow is unlike any other pillow. You know, you might have a big, soft, fluffy, down pillow. It feels great. That's the worst thing for you. Well, my pillow, and that might feel a little strange at first, might feel a little lumpy. It's like all these little pillows inside the pillow. You put your head down, they move around, they form right to your head shape. That gives you perfect support for your head, your neck, your shoulders. Makes you sleep better. You don't toss and turn as much, you don't wake up as much, you feel better rested. It really makes a difference. You'll see after a couple of days you won't go back to a regular pillow. They're doing that deal right now. You get a 4-pack, half price, 2 premium My Pillows, and 2 of the smaller anywhere travel My Pillows, 50% off. Use the promo code WOR. That'll get you the big discount. Go to mypillow.com. mypillow.com, where you can call 800-651-0993, 800-651-0993, and to get the 4-pack, half price, use the promo code WOR.
Hey Jack, high tax Jack Chitterelli. He supports jacking up your taxes. The gas tax, jack it up. Income tax, jack them up too. The sales tax, jack it up. No surprise, high tax Jack Chitterelli usually votes with Democrats. High tax Jack Chitterelli, bad on taxes, bad for Jersey.
Meet Jim Guadagno. He's not like Jack.
Yeah, he's not like Jack. He's not like Jack. Come on.
And pays families hundreds of dollars each year. He will audit every single dollar spent in transit. Any public employee could pay abuse, flash fraud, abuse, and waste. The choice couldn't be clearer. Only Jim Guadagno is offering real relief for real families, making New Jersey more affordable. Jim Guadagno for governor. Better. Paid for by Guadagno for Governor Inc. PO Box 31, Metuchen, New Jersey.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. How would you like a second source of income without having to work a second job? Maybe it sounds too good to be true. Well, my good friends at Online Trading Academy can show you how other people are doing this every single day. Now, they have a patented core strategy that can help you learn how to follow what the big banks on Wall Street are doing and how profits are being made when the market goes up and even when it goes down. Right now, they're offering a free Wall Street Insider kit, so you can get started right away. You just need to text the word TRADE to 57622, 57622. You get 2 online classes, instructional videos, and a guide that will help you learn to build that second income. Now, it's all free. Text the word TRADE to 57682, 57682, and they'll even throw in 2 free tickets to an upcoming workshop so you can ask questions and learn more. Now, the market is making all kinds of moves. Are you ready to move with it? Text the word TRADE to 57682. That's TRADE to 57682. Data rates may apply. Memorial Day is around the corner, and Renewal by Anderson's Memorial Day window sale is in full swing. I'm Larry Landis, the local owner of Renewal by Anderson. During our Memorial Day sale, we're taking 20% off all replacement windows and patio doors, and taking an additional $250 off your entire project. Take advantage of our Memorial Day sale now through May 31st, and we'll install your windows while the weather is nice. Get 20% off all our windows and patio doors, and get an additional $250 off the whole project, with no money down, no payments, and no interest for a year. Renewal by Anderson's Memorial Day window sale ends on May 31st. Call and ask for an appointment during our sale. Call 1-800-637-4747. 1-800 1-800-637-4747. That's 1-800-637-4747.
Offer not available in all areas. Conditions and restrictions apply. Call for license information.
Hey, if you're looking for an MRI, a CAT scan, anything like that, you know about Swanger, the series? These are the best radiology centers. 22 of them all over Long Island. Soon to be one coming to Queens, but Swanger series, best in radiology with MRIs, the latest state-of-the-art 3T MRI, gives you faster, better image, and in less than 10 minutes you get the best image quality. It's also got that wide bore, open side, it's much, much more comfortable. CAT scans, X-rays, ultrasound, they got 3D mammography. And that's just the equipment, but the radiologists, 50 of them with subspecialties. So when you get a reading, it's from a radiologist who has expertise in that particular area. Gives you a much better reading. You should go to Swanger Facility. Your doctor will send you there. Or if you want to make your own appointment, just go to cprad.com. P-R-A-D, cprad.com. Or you can call 631-444-5544. That's 631-444-5544.
Get your AC at PC Richard & Son.
WOR and WAXQ HD2 New York.
Well, it's going to be 90 degrees today. Something like that. Oh, here's what I was telling you. Amazon, they take everybody's business away. Now they're going after the pharmacies. They want to take over the pharmaceutical business. Listen, a lot of people have these monthly prescriptions, and it's a lot of money if they can get the cost down. And, the one thing you worry about, I need to get it right now. I need to get it. Amazon's very good with delivery right away. So it's a multi-billion-dollar business, that pharmaceutical business. They're looking to take it over completely. Now, remember we said this yesterday? Since yesterday, CVS stock, Walgreens stock has plunged. Those Axe Capital guys, they move fast. They got no sympathy for you. So after the news, we'll get to Comey, we'll get to Ed Klein, I'll have some juicy stuff on Comey, we'll get to Robert Mueller, Trump, and more. That's all coming up in the next hour on 710 WOR.
Home of Len Berman and Todd Schnitt in the morning. And the New York Mets. 710 WOR, the voice of New York.
An iHeart radio station.
It is 83 degrees. At 11 o'clock, good morning. I'm Joe Bartlett. Former Fox News chairman Roger Ailes has died. In his statement, his wife calls Ailes a loving husband, a loyal friend, and a patriot. Biographer Gabriel Sherman says Ailes created Fox News from the ground up and built it into one of the most watched cable news networks.
He revolutionized politics. He turned it into entertainment. And Fox News sort of tilled the ground and made Donald Trump's candidacy possible.
Ailes was forced out by Fox last year after numerous allegations of sexual harassment. The cause of death not known, but he was battling health problems in recent years. Roger Ailes was 77 years old. The appointment of a special counsel to investigate Russia not sitting well with President Trump. Former FBI Director Robert Mueller will look at possible Russian interference in the election and whether there was any collusion between Russia and the Trump campaign.
President Trump is calling it the single greatest witch hunt of a politician in American history. The president's morning tweet comes after White House officials said the president wouldn't be commenting further on the appointment of former FBI Director Robert Mueller as special counsel in the Russia investigation. The president also tweeted, quote, all the illegal acts that took place in the Clinton campaign and Obama administration, there was never a special counsel appointed. Kenneth Bowden, ABC News, the White House.
Major track work going to begin this summer at Penn Station, and if you ride Amtrak, you may never arrive at Penn.
Go east, commuters. You want those repairs done at Penn Station, don't you? Well, how about you go to Grand Central for a while? Word is a couple of state assembly members are asking Amtrak to think on it. Amtrak said to be reviewing all options. The MTA and NJT as it prepares for a summer of shoring up its crumbling infrastructure. It's been a series of unfortunate, unbelievable, and unconscionable events at Penn Station, including 2 derailments in 2 months. Alice Stockton, Rossini, 710 WOR.
79-year-old man dead after a tree fell in his car in Nyack this morning. No one else was in the car. A JetBlue flight headed for New York had to make an emergency landing in D.C. WOR's Sarah Lee Kessler says looks like it was a possible bird strike.
The plane was en route to JFK Airport when something, possibly birds, flew into the engine.
Engines are stable, but we are getting a loud vibration. It sounds like coming from a cat that knows you're...
The pilot flew the plane down at Dulles Airport. Firefighters rushed to the scene. They used foam to contain a gas leak. The flight was grounded for more than 4 hours, but eventually made it to Kennedy early this morning.
Protests in Tulsa, Oklahoma remain peaceful after a police officer there was acquitted of manslaughter in the fatal shooting of an unarmed black man. Police came out in riot gear last night to tell demonstrators to stop blocking a street, but there was no violence. During her trial, Officer Betty Shelby testified that she shot Terrence Crutcher because she thought he was reaching for a weapon. And we're going to get a taste of summer today. Temperatures expected to hit 90 degrees, possibly even breaking a record.
Well, sandals, tank tops, and shorts out in full swing here. It was only a few weeks ago you had to bundle up. Now it feels like Mother Nature just skipped over spring.
It's pretty uncomfortable. Yeah, AC on, windows closed.
It's pretty hot.
You look like you're sweating already.
Yeah, and I just had a 2-hour train ride on New Jersey Transit, which doesn't help very much.
And I didn't have time to put my air conditioner in yet, so it's brutal. I mean, I'd rather the cold. At least you can layer up.
Wishing winter was back already.
Yes, yes, yes. Snow, everything.
On 5th Avenue in Midtown, I'm Scott Pringle for 710 WOR.
And our news at 11 brought to you by BMWFreehold.com, where customers refer their friends and family. It's 11:04, the weather on Wall Street in just a moment.
Testing bonds will also receive possible loss of principal income may be subject to state, local, or federal alternative minimum tax. When interest rates rise, bond prices fall, and when interest rates fall, bond prices rise. If sold or qualified for maturity, the amount received may be less than the amount paid, and the yield received may be less than the yield calculated at purchase. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. When you were a kid, jumping off the roof with a homemade parachute made a lot of sense. Now that you're older, everyone's sensible.
Honey, check out the car I bought.
Maybe not always, but it's not too late, because right now, Hanging Walsh is giving a free course in how to be sensible. Well, not really, but they're giving away a free no-obligation guide buying tax-free municipal bonds, which could be very sensible if you're looking for investment alternatives to the stock market, or just want a potential tax-free income stream, typically payable at regular intervals. As with all investments, there are both risks and benefits, but all that is explained in their free guide. So call Hanging Walsh, specializing in being sensible. Be sensible, and call for your free guide, and learn about tax-free municipal bonds. Call 1-800-833-9833. That's 1-800-833-9833. Securities offered through Hanging Walsh, Inc., member of the SIPC.
Now checking Wall Street, stocks are rebounding today after sharp losses yesterday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 48 points. The Nasdaq up 43 points. And the S&P is up 8. Here's a WOR Weather Channel forecast. Warm temperatures and lots of sunshine for the afternoon. As temperatures edge up to 93. The clouds tonight as our lows drop back to 72. Sunny, not as hot tomorrow with a high 85. Noticeably cooler Saturday with sunshine in the forecast. Highs near 70. Sunshine this hour, 83 in WOR.
This report brought to you by Staying Alive, a Netflix original series. Now streaming on Netflix.
A new Netflix original comedy special, Staying Alive, is available on Netflix today. Y'all laugh, y'all cry, maybe folks.
Looking at sports, the Mets losing straight now 7 games. They are swept by Arizona, 5-4 in 11 innings. They come back 0-6 on their road trip. They got a day off today. They take on the Angels at home tomorrow. The Yankees beating Kansas City 11-7 last night. 11:06 is our time, and that's the news. Next update at 11:30. Breaking news at once. I'm Joe Bartlett on 710 WOR and NBC News radio station.
Your shot at $1,000. Now, text the word money to 200-200. You'll receive a confirmation text. Standard messaging data rates apply. That's money to 200-200.
710 WOR. Mark Simone on the voice of New York. 710 WOR.
Well, it's the first day of summer, 90 degrees today. It's actually going to be in the 90s, low 90s. We've got lots to talk about because of James Comey. He now says nobody ever tried to get him to stop an FBI investigation, so that's the end of that. Also, Robert Mueller, we'll get to that. Roger Ailes passed away. We'll get to Mayor de Blasio, the subways, the traffic, the trains. We'll get to all of that coming up. Some MSNBC development, a little soap opera going on over there. Good for them. And so James Comey has said under oath, found the video, put that up on the website now, on May 3rd, how long ago was that? 2 weeks ago. James Comey said no one ever tried to interfere with an investigation. No one ever pressured him to stop an investigation. And then it's in his testimony in the Senate, and she says, is anybody, the Justice Department, anybody ever tried to get you? It's never happened. Nobody's ever tried to stop me from an investigation or pressured me to end an investigation. I'm sorry. very upset. Well, why would you say that? I'm sorry. He was asking them, look, I think I would just have to live with this. do you have him the audio then? Well, no, we can put it up on the website. We don't want everybody to see it. Okay. We want the visual. We want you to watch it. I remember he's a man with such expression at all times. They said that if anybody does try to interfere or stop, will you tell us? And I think that's what brought it up. And then he testifies that nobody, it's under oath, nobody's ever tried. It's never happened. What do you want me to do? No. Look, all I want is the truth. I don't have it up yet. Well, you're not so bad, but some of you jackals out there, what they call it, I know old, they got an agenda, and they're not interested in, they don't even care about Russia collusion. You could say, look at that, Hillary took 145 million. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to Trump. Her campaign man, she took 30 million. Yeah. Anyway, back to Trump. So, we'll get it up on the website. Should be up in a few minutes. Comey, under oath, says no one ever pressured him. Nobody ever interfered with the investigation. Nobody tried to stop the investigation. So does that mean that Trump never said, let it go? Can you let it go? I don't know if he ever said that. I don't know. First of all, Comey doesn't say that. No known source says that, right? That's just the New York Times that they've been caught writing fake Comey stories just in the last week. So I don't know if we can trust them. Nobody on no source says that. If he said something like, and I can imagine if it came up, he would say, hey, Flynn's a good guy. Flynn's a good guy, right? Yeah. Military hero. I can see that kind of thing. But whatever happened, if anything happened, Comey felt it was not an attempt. As he testified under oath, it was not an attempt to stop the investigation. Otherwise, he had to report it. Yeah, but also now we know long after that interview, he was asked in his testimony, has anybody ever tried to interfere with the investigation or pressure you or stop it? He said, no, never. How solid is it? Yes, there's no structure. You just have to learn to live with this. All right, I'm going to check it out on your website. Okay, it just went up. I just see it up there now. Yeah, it's up there now. You can check it at 710WOR.com. Go over to the Mark Simone page. All right, but... when all this started, you people, news media, when you people started all this stuff, we all thought it was like what they call that, what do they call it, the 7 stages of grief? Yeah, okay, so we figured it'd be over in like a month. Good for you. He did. And you seem to be stuck in stage 1 forever. And then we figured, Soros and Obama and Hillary, they read this, they love the Saul Alinsky rules for radicals, and he says, keep it up, never stop it. See, I don't know how much this has to do with the Clinton law. It says it has to do with the way Trump has dealt with the office. No, because it started before he took the office. He's in full speed. Well, long before he got there. There are some people that would like to mind this. Yeah, now listen, if you're a Republican or a Democrat in government, I understand. You do not want this game disrupted. The swamp has to protect itself. As Steve Bannon said, if you think they're just going to hand you your country back without a fight in this state. So if you're on Congress, in government, if you're a Democrat, Republican, all bad, I understand you're fighting for saving the corrupt system you got. You don't want this outsider busting it up. That I understand. But the news media, even this Dan Rather, and I love Dan Rather, he's a beloved figure, but he is the founder of modern-day fake news. And I see this Rachel Maddow put him on as if he's the Pope. Like, here's the ultimate moral authority. Nobody ever was caught in a bigger fake news scandal than Dan Rather, with forged documents. I mean, even the liberal, ultra-liberal CBS had an investigation of exactly what he did. They knew they had to get the hell out of there, fire him. It's a public company. It was a total fraud what he did. So the founder of fake news, they bring him out at the end of Rachel Maddow as if here's God himself, the king of fake news. Hey, speaking of MSNBC, they are trying to get rid of this Lawrence O'Donnell, and he does very well in the ratings. But like right after Rachel Maddow, he's the second highest rated thing they got. But apparently Andrew Lack has taken charge. Bill Griffin's the head of MSNBC. It looks like they're going to push him out. He's worried too that he's going to get pushed out. And this Andrew Lack, who comes over from the main network, loves Brian Williams. And apparently one of his missions in life is the total rehabilitation of Brian Williams. So people are saying that's what he wants to do. He's up to, that's what he's up to rehab Brian Williams and give him a show? Give him 10 o'clock. Wow, okay. Because that's, for MSNBC, that would be their biggest thing, to follow Rachel Maddow.
But doesn't he have to be sort of opinionated at that point?
Well, I don't know what he should do. I mean, I love Brian Williams, but he does seem to be very left-wing. If that's the case, take off the gloves. Stop trying to be an anchorman. Just go left-wing. You know, he's a very funny guy. He's one of the best delivers and personality. He's got a lot of personalities that keep hidden, and his great sense of humor. Just use that. Be the funny left-wing guy.
Now, you know what? I think his time in purgatory should be over.
Yeah, I like Brian Williams, but just be yourself. Hey, remember when Tiger Woods got in all kinds of trouble? He got caught cheating, his whole game fell apart, he couldn't recover psychologically. I remember Donald Trump giving him the best advice on earth, and he didn't take it. Remember he kept trying to go become the old Tiger Woods? And Trump said to him, forget it, you got caught, they know what you are now. He says, go with it, go with it. He goes, be the bad boy now. He goes, like, just wear all black and be like, just become Charlie Sheen, be the bad boy golfer. Just, yeah, you are who you are, right? Yeah, be who you are. Just show up with all the Hooters waitresses and everything. Just be you, be comfortable, and that's why he could never recover psychologically. He couldn't get his game back. So he should have just, and Trump was right, same thing with Brian Williams. Just be who you are, be the left-wing guy. Yeah. So, anyway, we got lots to get to. So Robert Mueller has been hired as the special counsel. He has the greatest reputation of anybody on this earth when it comes to FBI, Justice Department, anything. Absolutely impeccable reputation. There's nothing, it's an incredible chess move against the Democrats. Nothing they can do. There's nobody they could appoint with better credentials. Collusion with Trump, that should be about a 12-second investigation. If there's nothing there. But it takes his time, and it goes quiet. You can't talk about it. Nothing to say, nothing to do. Nothing. He'll do it quietly. He's not a grandstanding showboater like Comey. So that'll be the end of that Russian collusion story. There is something to look at with Flynn. As far as talking to the Russian ambassador, there's nothing. That's everybody was talking. Everybody in Congress, every Democrat. Obama met with him 18 times. There's nothing like that.
They claim that there are some emails in which Flynn was talking to Kislyak, the ambassador, about setting up a back-channel communication for Trump and Putin.
Yeah,
bypass national security.
So that's fine. You'll find that when they get into those emails, you'll find everybody did that. Everybody, everywhere. The only thing he has a problem, and I don't think it's any kind of criminal problem, but is that the Turkey president, whoever it is, the sleaziest guy, they were making some kind of deal. Here's the $500,000, and then he voted against an ISIS operation, an anti-ISIS operation. So that looks bad, but there's nothing criminal there. He could face a civil lawsuit from Hillary Clinton for copying the Clinton Foundation, taking money from dictators and doing favors on return.
Hey, look, right, you can't get Clinton for doing it. He's not going to get charged.
Well, that's true, but he could face civil suits from the Clinton so Clinton, I mean, listen, it's sleazy taking money from Turkey, but I think you're going to find out that all the Democrats in New York, they're lobbyists, there's donations coming through lobbyists that make money off these guys.
Yeah, that stuff is obscene, if you ask me.
It's obscene, but all Flynn did with Turkey, he tried to create a tiny little model of the Clinton Foundation for himself. It didn't quite work. You got to leave it to the Clintons. They know how to do this crap. Hey, by the way, the Clinton Foundation is over. It's closing down. They're laying off everybody to get rid of office space. They're just gradually shrinking it down to nothing. We'll miss it. And all the good it did. Yeah, Trump leaves on his Mideast trip. And, John McLaughlin, the great pollster, was probably the most respected pollster in the world. So the BBC invites him on a program. We're trying to find the video of this. The BBC invites him on the program to discuss all this. And at one point he says there is no Russia collusion. And I haven't seen it yet, but everybody's telling me they immediately threw him off the show. The BBC, they cut his mic every he was gone. That's the kind of stuff CNN does. So, and once again, James Comey, this is from 2 weeks ago, Almost exactly 2 weeks ago, he was testifying. You remember he's testifying under oath for Congress. He said in the testimony, absolutely nobody's ever tried to interfere with any of this investigation. Nobody pressured him to stop any investigation. Joe looks upset again.
I'm sorry. I got to check it out.
Well, it's pretty...
Okay.
Pretty simple. He doesn't hedge on it. He goes, no, it's never happened in my experience. It's never happened. So, that's
good to know.
That's that. Mayor de Blasio, your friend there, so he said, I'm going to do something about this traffic. Everybody now says the traffic is worse than ever. And it's not Trump Tower, because I go by there every day. Everything's pretty normal around Trump Tower. They're not blocking up any traffic there. So what is it? All of a sudden, it is worse than ever. You drive in.
You know what it is? I blame Uber. There's just too many Uber cars out there.
Well, that could be.
I mean, in addition to the regular traffic, the cabs, the trucks, you add tens of thousands of Uber drivers.
That could be.
And they're all bad drivers.
That could be. That's good. No, we said that. That's good. However, Mayor de Blasio says he's going to fix this. Give him, what do you say, 60 days to start working on this. First of all, he's the guy.
That's a little harsh.
Uber, nobody has more lobbyists and more money going to politicians than Uber. And in this city, that's all you need. So nothing's going to happen to that. He's the guy who also just gave out 50,000 placards. He gave the special parking placards. He gave them to all the teachers, all the principals. Did we ever do that before?
I guess Bloomberg did away with it. There were all kinds of placards out there.
In his defense, the teachers union gives him a ton of money. You got to do something for it. What do you think? That's just a gift? What do you think? They just found principle? Here, take here's a donation. So that's what that's all about. The subway's approval rating 60%. I didn't check those polls. Remember, they couldn't. Oh, that's not a real poll. No, it's not a real poll. It's a student poll. And the last time we checked their metrics on the Trump one, the worst metrics I've ever seen. They took Republicans down to 23%. The Republicans aren't that. It was one of them national. So in that, and if they did the city, they probably took it down to 50%.
Take the subway, get off the road, go in the subway.
Yeah, but they just got done saying subway ridership is doubled. That's why it's a problem. Now, Amtrak is a real problem. Penn Station is a total mess. They're going to close down half these tracks to fix them. So they're now saying they might divert some of those trains to Grand Central. Right. Apparently they can do that.
Yeah, because Amtrak comes into Grand Central, doesn't it?
Yeah, but those Jersey trains have to have some...
No, I think they're all going to bring the Amtrak trains in there and then leave Jersey and LIRR at Penn.
Oh, so get all the Amtrak.
Yeah, get Amtrak out of Penn.
But that's not what most people are using for commuting anyway, right?
No.
So how does that help the commuter?
Well, it's just, it relieves some of the congestion.
This is one big mess that I don't think that's going to get worse before it gets better, sure, if it ever does. Coming up, we'll get to Donald Trump. We'll get to Ed Klein. We'll do some good stuff on James Comey. Now, check out the webpage. We get a lot of good stuff there. We just put up the video. There's a James Comey 2 weeks ago under oath saying absolutely nobody ever tried to stop any of this investigation. Nobody has pressured them to stop anything. Comey says it was under oath. We just got it up on the webpage. Also, like Donald Trump's commencement speech yesterday, this was pretty good. He told these students how you deal with these attacks. Because he said everybody is like, there's going to be a lot of unfair stuff, a lot of attacks. It's a good lesson. It's very good. Inspiration for whatever you're facing, how to get through it. So watch that video. Oh, I also went to CNN. It's a little childish CNN anchor. These elitist CNN anchors. Watch her scream at a Navy SEAL. It's ridiculous. And then watch this video. This will scare the hell out of you. It'll show you what's in your smartphone, your iPhone or your Android phone that is recording your every move and storing everywhere you've been in the past. It keeps a record. You'll see. It's all up on the webpage. Go to 710WOR.com. Then go over to the Mark Simone page, or you can just go to 710WOR.com/Mark. 710WOR.com/Mark.
Got it!
Ivercat.
The WOR movie minute. Here's film critic Joe Newmeyer. No one here. I've seen this before. The movie gets an Alien Covenant will make you want to. It's technically the 7th movie in the Alien franchise, and it has moments of cool creepiness that also feels eerily familiar. spaceship crew gets a signal that draws them down to an unknown planet, where they find the double-jawed, big-skulled bugs famous from 1979 Alien, as well as an android last seen in the previous film, Prometheus. Now, this is a direct sequel to that movie, and a lot better, but it still has black holes to fly. We don't care about the Duke's crew, and there's both too much trickiness in the backstory and not enough logic to put it all together. But it bursts out finally with some solid action scenes and a few good thrills, thanks to one of the movie. The 3-star Alien Covenant isn't a new breed of horror, but it still has fun. With the WOR Movie Minute, I'm Joe Meyer.
Hey, if you live in certain towns, you know the water is not great. Now, the smart thing to do, get a home water filtration system. You want to do this right. There's a really big company, a lot of us have used Long Island Clean Water. Now they do the whole tri-state area, but what they'll put in is a serious, state-of-the-art water filtration system. That way you got really clean, safe, delicious water. Better than bottled water coming out of every faucet. You can just imagine the difference. Health-wise, obviously it's better, but everything will taste better too. And you won't have to buy bottled water, so in the end it'll more than pay for itself. Long Island Clean Water, family-owned. They've been doing this over 30 years. A lot of us have used them. They're really good. Give them a call at 516-694-PURE. LICleanwater.com. LICleanwater.com.
Do you have persistent knee pain? Is knee pain affecting your daily life? You may have an option. Medical researchers are evaluating an investigational device for people who still have knee pain following meniscus surgery. You will receive treatment from an orthopedic surgeon who specializes in sports medicine. Your physician will monitor your treatment at regular follow-up visits using advanced diagnostic techniques. If you were 30 to 75 years of age, have had meniscus surgery over 6 months ago, and still have knee pain, you may qualify. Please visit meniscus-trial.com for more information and to find out if you qualify for this clinical research opportunity. Limited space is available, so please visit meniscus-trial.com or call 877-829-1171. We are enrolling participants now at a medical facility near you. Visit meniscus-trial.com or call 877-829-1171.
We're talking about balance of nature.
When you get to be a senior, my age, almost 77, you lose a step here, you lose a little reflex, you lose a little timing, but you may have to learn it. It's wonderful to know that every day you can get the fruits and vegetables that you need to be taking. To me, it's just marvelous.
Take Dr. Howard's Health Challenge and find out how to get the best offer they've ever given. 2 free sets of fruits and veggies. We'll even ship them to you free. Call now for details. Call 1-800-2468-751. That's 1-800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com. Use promo code WOR. Hi, I'm Brian from 1-800-GOD-JUNK.
I was told you could make us feel better. That's why we're here.
Everything just seems so,
Everything is about to get better, ma'am. You have a diagnosis, Brian? I have really good news. You're about to feel great. I sure hope so. You're suffering from too much junkitis.
how did we get it?
It's a common affliction, ma'am. Is there a cure? Point at something you haven't used in the past 12 months. Wow, it's gone. Try it, honey. You'll feel light as a feather.
Something I haven't used?
All you have to do is point.
I feel like I'm flying.
It's a crazy kind of freedom.
I can breathe again.
That's the sound of optimism and energy and possibilities. We work until midnight, 7 days a week, so you never have to take off work to meet us. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
Hey, if you want to get some great shirts, these are custom-made shirts, but really custom-made. It's a company called Proper Cloth. I've been wearing them. I love their shirts. ProperCloth.com. You go to this website, just look at the pictures and see really beautiful dress shirts, very casual shirts, really nice looking, but truly custom-made. You know, a lot of these custom-made shirts aren't custom-made. They just get the collar size you want, the sleeve length you want, just throw it on a body. But this is really made to fit your body. So if you've got, certain things you want, like a extra big neck room, or you want room here, or stomach, or what. I mean, you really want to get a perfect fit for your body. This is the best place to do it. Propercloth.com. You can do this all online. It's amazing how they can ask you all the right questions about your body, your shape, your size. Just get all the numbers, and then they put in this algorithm and it creates a perfect cut of a shirt just for your body. Like, I like a lot of extra neck room. You can get whatever you like, the perfect fit. And once they've got that in there, anytime you want to order a shirt, it's all, they've got your sizes, shape, your pattern, everything. It's a beautiful fabric. You'll love it. Just go take a look at the website. When you see the pictures, you'll see what I'm talking about. Propercloth.com. And, by the way, we'll get you a little discount. You can use the code word MARK, M-A-R-K. Just use the code word MARK. Get $20 off your first shirt. But go take a look at their website, propercloth.com. Propercloth.com.
Here at iHeartRadio, we're pretty easy. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. Listening to music shouldn't be hard. iHeartRadio lets you have your music collection and your radio stations together in a single app.
Hey, this is Brett Michaels, and this is iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio is easy. Go ahead, spread the word. We don't mind. The easy-to-use app for music and radio. Download the free iHeartRadio app now.
Your morning reboot. Top headlines plus traffic and weather every 10 minutes.
So you can make it to work on time?
Know how to drive.
The WOR First Morning News with Joe Bartlett. 5 till 6 weekday morning. Right before Len Berman and Todd Schmidt in the morning. On 710 WOR. Mark Simone.
On the voice of New York.
710 WOR.
Hey, we'll take the call. 800. 0710 is the number. We just see this Amy Fisher back in Long Island. Remember Amy Fisher? Joey Buttafuoco was the young girl sleeping with the older Joey Buttafuoco, shot the wife. Apparently she was living in Florida, but became an outcast, she said. That's not easy to do in Florida. They wouldn't even talk to her kids. They were shunned by everybody. So she's moved back to Long Island, where she'll fit in perfectly there. It doesn't say exactly where, though. Let's take some calls. Let's go to Dan in Germantown. Hey, Dan.
Hey, morning, Mark. Great show you have. Just a quick comment. You keep mentioning Schumer and his comments about about all this revenge that the intel organizations can exact on people that mess with them, correct?
Yeah, well, if you're Trump and you're trying to bust up the corruption, the lobbyists, and the swamp, nobody's going to get madder than Chuck Schumer. He was that the lobbyist's best friend, donor's best friend, Chuck Schumer.
Correct. Now, listen, what we should, this is an incredible chance for the Republicans to haul this guy up to the Intelligence Committee and make him testify as to exactly what he meant. The left always does this to the Republicans. It's whatever they say or it becomes a big scandal. Chuck Schumer's come out there and said starkly, oh my God, if you ranch with these people, you're going to get it. Well, I'd like to know, and America would like to know, exactly what he meant and what he knows.
There's a big debate about that, whether Republicans should start acting like Democrats. Democrats are vicious, and Republicans never do a thing. If you're a big conservative TV star, and you walk down the street, they spit at you, they throw things at you. There's always people trying to do stuff. If you're a big liberal star, nobody ever bothers you. You can walk anywhere. You ever go in front of the Fox building? It's like an armed camp. They have to have so much security. They got guys with those dogs. They got cops with riot gear on. And there's problems there all the time. MSNBC, there's never been a protest. Nobody ever bothers them. It's always that way. You're right. If that were a Republican making those ugly charges and those threats that Schumer was making, they would be in a lot of trouble. But I don't know, Republicans never fight back like that. Lou Dobbs had a commentary that's going viral where he kind of looked at everybody and said, this is war. Go to war. You better start doing some of this stuff. But Schumer is the slimiest alligator in the swamp. You remember that scene in The Godfather, that senator? They close the door and he says, I intend to squeeze you, Corley. That's Chuck Schumer at work. So let's go to Alice in New York City. Hey, Alice.
Oh,
Hi.
Oh, calm down,
So
Ellen.
happy to talk to
Don't
you.
get too excited now.
Listen, I go way back to Bob and Ray.
Bob and Ray.
No.
Yeah. Hey, how about that Buster Keaton? He was pretty good, too.
Oh, sure, I remember him too, believe it or not.
That Charlie Chaplin was pretty funny.
Well, not quite that bad.
Bob and Ray were, they were comedy geniuses. They were on Saturday Night Live a lot of times. You know, actually, before the first Saturday Night Live, the week before, I think it was Bob and Ray every Saturday night on NBC. But they were on WOR here for years.
Yeah, so I think you worked for one of them at one time, didn't you? Weren't you with
No, way before my time. But I think...
No, in the 90s, when one of them died, was it Bob and Ray still living?
Well, I think in the...
Ray just died, is it?
Yeah, I think in the 90s. No, Ray died a long time ago. I think in the 90s
Oh, so Bob did.
they would come on my show, but I believe Bob Elliott they were on this program right here 10 to noon. It was about 2-3 years ago.
But you never worked as a sidekick to him when he...
No, I think you're thinking of Steve Allen.
No, it wasn't Steve Allen.
Oh, sorry, I guess I don't know what I did. You would be...
But I know your voice sounds
I guess I was wrong. I seem to remember. I must be misremembering. You're having people do that here? It's amazing. People will argue with you. The guy will say, I listen to you every afternoon. No, I'm on at 10 a.m. No, I listen to you in the afternoon. Yeah, but I know, I'm on at 10. No, it's the afternoon. I know. And they'll actually debate this with you. Let's go to Rebecca in the village. Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, Marcelo.
How are you doing?
Oh my God, so fantastic. There are two reasons why traffic is so bad.
Why?
One is the double parkers. And the FedEx, UPS, they don't even care. They would have only one lane, and it should be a 4-lane because the double parkers. And then, on top of that, you have the pedestrians who, like, do not care at all. They're always standing on the street, and they never let you turn, so it just causes backup forever. I can't handle it, Marcelo.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And you know, another thing, pedicabs. Get every pedicab off the street. Pedicabs should be gone immediately. You're saying, why would they let these lobbyists? Somebody's paying off somebody. Also, here's the problem. FedEx and all the delivery trucks double park, and that's every street cuts it in half. There's nothing you can do about it. Everybody's getting brought on here. They've got their lobbies. In fact, they don't even get tickets. I mean, not really. All the FedEx trucks and all, they can double park, do whatever they want. Let's say they get 1,000 tickets. They don't pay the tickets. And I don't know if you know this, but this has been going on for years. Each company makes a deal with the city to pay a yearly fee, whatever it is. And so they're not paying for the individual tickets. That's right. So you might put 1,000 tickets on every FedEx truck. It doesn't matter. They've got a set fee they pay the city every year. And you could crack down and get them all to stop double parking. But then all the businesses would go nuts because they need their deliveries and all that stuff. And they got lobbyists, and they buy off their politicians. So I don't know what the hell they're going to do about this. Flying cars, maybe they'll, I don't know. Hey, Ed Klein will be with us in a moment. One of the great journalists. He has been writing about Comey and doing some research into Comey's, found out some stuff. We'll get to all of that coming up on 710 WOR. Let's get to the latest news. Here's Joe Bartlett.
Okay, Mark, former Fox News chairman Roger Ailes has died at the age of 77. Built Fox News into a ratings winner that shaped cable news and impacted the political conversation. But Ailes was ousted from the network last year amid a series of sexual harassment allegations. President Trump calls it the single biggest witch hunt of a politician in American history, lashing out on Twitter today after the appointment of former FBI Director Robert Mueller as special counsel to investigate Russia. He'll look at allegations that Russia interfered in the election and whether Russian officials colluded with the Trump campaign. 79-year-old man killed in Nyack this morning when a tree fell in his car. Happened on North Broadway. No one else was in the car. The accident did cause the Upper Nyack Elementary School to delay its opening today. Next update at noon and breaking news at once. Wake up and let us talk in the morning, 6 to 10 tomorrow. I'm Joe Bartlett on 710 WOR and NBC News Radio Station. Here's WOR Weather Channel forecast. Sunshine, hot temperatures here this afternoon. 50 record high, 103. Clouds tonight, the from max 72. Not as hot tomorrow. Sunshine from the forecast, a high 85. It would really cool things off for the weekend with sunshine on Saturday. Saturday's high in the upper 60s. Sunshine this hour, 85 at WOR.
Finding great candidates to hire can be, well, like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter is different. It doesn't depend on candidates finding you. it finds them. With its powerful technology, ZipRecruiter distributes your job everywhere it needs to be to find the right candidate. In fact, over 80% of jobs on ZipRecruiter get a qualified candidate in just one day. So, while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, only ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
Used by businesses of all sizes, ZipRecruiter offers the most qualified job candidates with immediate results. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/work. That's ZipRecruiter.com/work for your free trial. ZipRecruiter.com/work.
They've got the bags of puffiness under your eyes. I know you'd love to do something about it. Next thing you do right away, you get some Genucel, this wonderful cream from Chamonix. Gets rid of the bags and the puffiness. Got all the latest everything. It's got plant stem cell technology. You just rub a little under your eyes. Gets rid of the bags, puffiness. Even takes care of the fine lines and wrinkles. Millions of men and women all over America have been using it. And it's guaranteed to get results. Perfect time to call. Do it right now, and you get a free month supply with your order. You get a free upgrade to express shipping, and they'll even give you a free gift. Call 800-525-4971. Do it right now. Get the free month supply and the express shipping. 800-525-4971. 800-525-4971. If your basement or crawl space smells, if you hate running a dehumidifier, then you need to hear this. There's a better way to transform those damp, musty areas into a dry, healthy environment. It's with the Wave Moisture Control Unit, which dries out the entire basement and crawl space without any buckets of water, and will save you hundreds of dollars in electricity. The Wave Unit reduces moisture, which nourishes mold, odors, and dust mites. It expels radon, combustion gases, and chemicals that cause health issues, trigger asthmatic symptoms, and worse. You'll be amazed at how easy it is to have a fresher, drier, healthier home all year round. Take advantage of our huge pre-season sale going on now. All Wave units come with a 1-year money-back guarantee. Wave Home Solutions for advanced air and water technologies. Call now, 888-798-WAVE, 888-798-WAVE, or visit mydryhouse.com, mydryhouse.com.
Wave Home Solutions for a healthy, comfortable home.
Well, if you really want to get a good night's sleep, there is nothing like a My Pillow. 25 million Americans use it. I've been using it for a couple of years. It really makes a difference. You can't go back to a regular pillow. And now's a great time because My Pillow's still doing the 4-pack special. Half price, 50% off. You get 2 premium My Pillows and then 2 of the smaller Go Anywhere Travel My Pillows. Half price, 50% off. Just use the promo code WOR. That gets you the big discount. And of course, you get the 69 money-back guarantee, the 10-year warranty. You go to mypillow.com. mypillow.com. You get just the pillow you want. You pick the firmness, get it just the way you like it. mypillow.com. Or if you want to call, it's 800-651-0993. 800-651-0993. Or just go to mypillow.com. mypillow.com. And you get the 4-pack half price. Use the promo code WOR.
Introducing iPlay.com with over 2,500 of the best computer games that you can play with unlimited access. Download the free app on your PC and start playing now with over a dozen gaming categories, including puzzles, hidden objects, adventure, board, card and casino, and more. iPlay releases a new game every day. Not connected? No problem. Play any of your games even when you're offline. Best of all, there is no sign-up required to get started. Just download the free app and play. iPlay.com is the place to play.
Hey, Janovic, if you're looking to do some decorating or fix up your home, Janovic is the place where you get the best service, best products, and great prices. Janovic Paint and Decorating Centers are where you want to go. Outstanding customer service. They only sell the best products, and they don't charge a fee for custom color tinting or any of that, so you'll really love it there. But you can visit a Janovic Center near you. Now, to find the Janovic near you, go to janovic.com. Janovic.com.
Hey, it's Todd Schmidt. I'm Len Berman, the president embarks on his first foreign trip. And a listener had a great question about today's show.
What the heck happened?
It's Len Berman and Todd Schmidt in the morning.
I was wondering the same thing.
Tomorrow, 6 to 10 a.m. on the voice of New York, 710 WOR.
Mr. New York.
Mark Simone.
On 710 WOR.
Well, Ed Klein, one of the great journalists out there. You know, you should go to his website, edwardklein.com. Make sure you sign up because to get all the latest news from him, to get his blog. One of the interesting things he wrote earlier this week happened to be about James Comey before all of this stuff happened. edwardklein.com, and make sure you sign up there. Ed Klein, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Very good. So, Robert Mueller, that's a good choice.
Well, he's a highly regarded guy, and I'm just repeating what everybody else has been saying. Republicans and Democrats, for the first time in, months, they seem to have found something to agree about. And that is that Mueller is an unimpeachable, tough, fair, experienced choice for that.
And it takes the whole thing out of the Democrats' hands, which must be really...
I was wondering about that. If you're Chuck Schumer and your whole spiel is, I want a special prosecutor, we're going to get to a bottom. Well, now he's got what he wants. What is he going to do now? I mean, what is he going to complain about now? He's got to find something new to complain about.
Well, so a brilliant chess move on Trump's part. It shut them up immediately.
It has. I think in the short run, I think this is very good for Trump. I personally believe, and I think you agree with me about this, that after Mueller has done his job, which may take months, that he will conclude there is no crime to indict anybody now.
Yeah.
There has been no crime. And that is going to, and when Mueller says that, what are the Democrats going to do then? And especially if it comes out, which it almost certainly will, on the eve of the 2018 midterm elections.
So, hey, Ed Klein, you had some good reporting about Comey this week. Tell us about the Comey, the firing, what he went through personally.
Well, you know, it's very interesting because after he was fired, he got on his plane at the Los Angeles airport, I was told by good sources that he was barking mad, that he
good.
tried to get in touch with President Trump on the phone. Nobody in the White House would take his call.
Good.
He gets home, gets in touch with his wife, Patrice, who he's very close with, and is not only his life companion, but really, I would say, his closest advisor as well. And she's in tears and says, and these are not her exact words, because I don't know what her exact words were, but that the way you were fired makes it look like you committed some terrible crime. He said, I'm told, that he would not allow this firing to be a blot on his escutcheon, as they used to say. In other words, a blot on his character, and that he was going to fight back. Of course, what we've seen since then is that he and his colleagues started to leak stories to the press about his so-called memoranda that he has regarding his conversations with President Trump. This is his revenge, if you will.
That's interesting. But, and I'm sure this Patrice is a wonderful woman, but after
everybody says very good things about her.
Well, I'm sure she's wonderful, but after the last year in his handling of the Clinton mess, I think he should conclude Patrice is maybe not the best advisor. Maybe he should ask somebody else.
Maybe he should. Maybe he should. I wonder, you know, I was thinking yesterday about Mueller, and, you know, when he was head of the FBI, Comey was his deputy, as you well know.
Yeah.
And Mueller, since he left the FBI, hasn't been a peep out of him. About anything political. He's sitting at home watching his former deputy, who is now the head of the FBI, Comey, do these really stupid things. And, you know, we don't have to go through all of them. We know what they are, including how he handled the Hillary Clinton email investigation and many things. He must have been scratching his head about, didn't I teach this guy how to be the head of the FBI? Because Mueller would never have done any of those things.
Yeah. Somebody, oh, it was you. Last week we said, and I think the best explanation, Comey was very good at what he was doing, but he rose too high, too far, and it was in over his head.
He was a good number 2 guy. He should never have been the head of the FBI.
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, that's very obvious. Well, and everybody agreed, Democrat and Republican, that he should have been fired. Of course, when he was fired, then the Republicans started shouting, "Oh, he shouldn't have been fired." Well, that's because they can't agree with anything that Donald Trump does.
So this memo comes out, I was pressured, they tried to get me to drop the investigation. Well, now we have discovered the video of him 2 weeks ago testifying under oath. Nobody at any time tried to stop any investigation. We just put it up on the website.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, we just discovered it. Nobody ever asked him to stop an investigation. Nobody ever pressured him to stop it. So
but shouldn't the New York Times be ashamed of themselves for, and this guy Schmidt, who wrote the story, is a pretty well considered guy. I mean, he's got a good reputation. He wrote the Hillary email story in the first place. Shouldn't he be ashamed of himself in the New York Times for running a story based on someone on the phone reading a memo to you, right? That you've never seen and you'll never see. And you're interpreting that memo as obstruction of justice when all Donald Trump said to him, "Can you see it? Is it possible? Could you give this guy a break?" That's not obstruction of justice. That's nothing. And of course, Comey cannot pretend that it was obstruction of justice.
and so far there's no evidence that actually happened. Nobody's produced any real evidence that
We don't have any so far, that's for sure.
Hey, Ed Klein, can you explain?
Excuse me, but that hasn't stopped the mainstream media from doing the reporting it's doing, so-called reporting.
Yeah.
Without evidence.
Ed Klein, you can explain this because you were a New York Times editor for many years.
Yes.
It is, people don't realize, this New York Times now has nothing to do with the old New York Times. That was Abe Rosenthal and the great people there. This is a whole different New York Times.
Well, that's an interesting thing that you point out because when I tell my friends, my conservative friends, that I was the editor of the New York Times Magazine for 10 years, they look at me with a cross eye and they figure, oh, this guy cannot possibly be a conservative if he worked for the New York Times. But that's not true. First of all, I worked for the New York Times 30 years ago when, as you just pointed out, it was a straight newspaper. Unlike anything that you see today. I mean, they're like two different newspapers.
But in those days, those Abe Rosenthal and Arthur Gill's days, if you came out with some amazing story, you'd have to prove it to them. They'd have to really check that story out.
You better believe it. And I had personal, examples of that many times in my tenure there because I worked directly for Rosenthal. I didn't work for someone between me and Rosenthal. I reported directly to him for 10 years. So I can tell you, you're absolutely correct about that.
And if somebody said, hey, have a little, you'll fill the whole front page with 17 anti-Trump stories, you wouldn't have allowed that.
Of course you wouldn't have. During Abe's tenure when I was here, the staff of the paper had already started lurching left because of the Vietnam War, Watergate, you name it. It was becoming more and more liberal. And he knew that. And so every day that he worked there as the executive editor, he was on his guard against that kind of prejudice seeping into the newspaper.
So Howie Carr was on earlier. He said the expression now is the story. It's too good to check.
I love that.
Well, everybody go to edwardklein.com. Make sure you sign up there because I look at your stuff when it comes out, and it's always like insights and inside stuff. You can have all the latest. Go to edwardklein.com and sign up there, and get his book. He's written some great bestsellers. Here's edwardklein.com, and Ed Klein, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Mark. Talk to you soon.
All right, take care. Hey, everybody check out the webpage. There's some great stuff up there. The video has been discovered. This was 2 weeks ago. You remember the hearings were on TV. Comey was testifying under oath. He was asked this 2 weeks ago, anybody ever tried to interfere with an investigation you were doing or try to stop an investigation or anybody ever pressure you to drop an investigation? He said, no, never happened. That's his on the record, under oath testimony. Go look at the video, pass it around. That should put an end to anything speculating Trump tried to interfere. He says no one ever tried to interfere. We had that up on the webpage. Also, Donald Trump yesterday spoke to students. It was a great graduation speech, but this is a good little lesson here. And it's inspiring. But watching this, you wonder how do you get through it? You get people attacked. And unfair things happen to you. You don't know what you're watching this play, how to get through it, how to fight through it. It's a pretty good piece. That's up on the webpage. Oh, also watching and one of these this young child, this anger, what you're screaming at the Navy SEAL, yelling at him. Pretty ridiculous, but it's up on the webpage. Also, you better watch this video. Now your smartphone is recording your every move. Your phone, your iPhone, or Android, is keeping track of everywhere you go and archiving it. Now you better take a look at this. It's a little frightening. It's off on the webpage. Go to 710WOR.com. Then go over to the marketing homepage. Or you can just go to 710WOR.com/Mark. 710WOR.com/Mark.
The Brokaw Report is sponsored by Calvary Hospital, where life continues. Now, the Brokaw Report on 710 WOR. Broadway is hot. The great common of 18th Row, Comfortable Way, Sunset Boulevard, Enter Laughing. Tampa, still the big guest, War Paint. Oslo, the play about Middle East peace. And still there, Carol King, White, and Beauty. Lots off-Broadway as well. As a longtime New Yorker and theater buff, I have a new incentive. A granddaughter who is beyond passionate about the theater. It is so gratifying to see production through her eyes and her ears. She knows the strengths, the weaknesses, the history, and the stars. As for Grandfather Tom, well, he pays her tickets. This is Hot Brokaw Report. This is Frank Calvin, president of Calvary Hospital. For over 100 years, Calvary has been providing a world-renowned end-of-life care to terminally ill adult patients and their families. It is it's called Calvary. It includes an unparalleled respect for the sanctity of life that does not exist anywhere else. Calvary care means that both the patient and family are free of pain, free from stress, and never abandoned. Calvary care means spotless hospital rooms, 24-hour visitations, immaculate facilities, a family care center, art, music, therapy, a multi-religious pastoral care staff, a vast at-home hospice program, all with an expert medical staff that is unlike any other in the world. Calvary care provides a spirit of living for those who are dying. There is no other care like Calvary care. There is no other hospital like Calvary. It's where life continues. Thank you.
Hey, if you thought about getting the home water filtration system, it is an excellent idea. Health-wise, obviously it's great. But everything tastes better. You cook that water, your coffee, your tea. It really makes a difference. And if you thought about it, you have no idea what you call it. We give you a really good company. Many of us have used them. Use near the station. Long Island Clean Water. They start in Long Island. Once you learn how to clean that water, you can clean anything. Long Island Clean Water, family owned. We've been doing it over 30 years. A+ ratings with the Better Business Bureau. And you should give them a call. Tell them you're one of our listeners. They'll take great care of you. And they'll put in a state-of-the-art water filtration system. Call them at 516-694-PURE. 516-694-PURE. Or go to their website, licleanwater.com, licleanwater.com.
Hi, I'm Brian from 1-800-GOT-JUNK. I was told you could make us feel better. That's why we're here.
Everything just seems so,
Everything is about to get better, ma'am. You have a diagnosis, Brian? I have really good news. You're about to feel great. I sure hope so. You're suffering from too much junkitis.
how did we get it?
It's a common affliction, ma'am. Is there a cure? Point at something you haven't used in the past 12 months. Wow, it's gone. Try it, honey. You'll feel light as a feather.
Something I haven't used?
All you have to do is point.
I feel like I'm flying.
It's a crazy kind of freedom.
I can breathe again.
That's the sound of optimism and energy and possibilities. We work until midnight, 7 days a week, so you never have to take off work to meet us. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
Hey, WOR listeners, it's me, Joe Bartlett, co-host of a state law expose airing every Saturday at 7 a.m. and Sunday at 10 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. If you're looking for expert on your estate before it's too late, Give them a call at 1-800-200-1-LAW or go to courtloss.com.
Hey, if you need somebody to take care of a relative or elderly parent at home, you need a healthcare aide or a licensed nurse, there's a really good agency, David York Home Healthcare Agency. Now, this is a many years. They hire only the finest home healthcare aides, the best licensed nurses, people with experience, people with caring, compassionate, people you want to have in your home. So if you need somebody, call them, the David York Home Healthcare Agency. As I said, it's a fine boutique agency. When you call, you're always speaking to the supervising nurse in charge. You can always speak to the owner. Give them a call at 800-885-0808. It's the David York Home Healthcare Agency. 800-885-0808. 800-885-0808.
All the Mets action is on 710 WOR.
Hey, I'm Pete McCarthy. Catch Mets on deck an hour before each game, and then I'll take your phone calls in the Sports Zone after the game. I'm Wayne Randazzo. Join me as I talk with manager Terry Collins during every pregame show and some of the biggest stars of the game in my postgame wrap. And, of course, we'll bring you every exciting moment on the field. Hi, I'm Howie Rose.
And I'm Josh Willis, your Mets radio broadcast team. Simply the best in the biz. Only on the home of the Mets. 710 WOR.
WOR and WAXQ HD2 New York.
Hey, we'll take your call at 800 and the 0710. The number is going to Paul in Bronxville. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Mark, just a heads up on Mueller. He's a Chromie's mentor. He's a pushy. He could be a closet never Trumper, which would be like Bill Kristol running the investigation. And he covered up for Lois Carter, Jim Jordan during the IRS investigation. So, yeah, just keep an eye on that.
But he was in private practice.
No, he was just out of the FBI.
Oh, okay.
He covered up for Lois Lerner, looked it up with Jim Jordan, and what happened.
Yeah, I still trust Mueller. I think he's okay. He's not that smart as Comey's very smart as Mueller's. I mean, you're not going to find a better credentialed guy, a better resume guy to do this than Mueller. It's a good chess move. Now, the Democrats are completely shut down. There is no special prosecutor on earth. Any that they could have found would have a better reputation or credentials than Mueller to do the investigation. I think you could see some Jared Kushner fingerprints on this. I think Mueller, when he went into private practice, was partners with Jamie Garrell. If you'll pardon the expression, she talked about a part of but she represents the Kushners, Jared and Ivanka. I think it'll be okay. Remember, you're investigating the Russian collusion that doesn't exist anywhere. So he's basically investigating nothing. Flynn looked like he was trying to make some money, make some side deals there. Took $500,000 from Turkey, tried to kill some ISIS attack. But all he could be accused of there is trying to run little tiny minor organization. So I don't think there's anything to worry about there. We're out of time. Russia's next. Let's see what he thinks. Sean will be here 3 to 6. Of course, the Mets are always here on 710 WOR. See you tomorrow.
Len Berman and Don Hinton in the morning. And the New York Mets. 710 WOR, the voice of New York.
An iHeart radio station.
We've got 88 degrees already at 12 noon. Good afternoon. I'm Jeff McKinney. Former Fox News chief Roger Ailes died this morning at the age of 77. Ailes was forced out of Fox last year amid sexual harassment allegations. Ailes previously served as a media consultant for Republican Presidents Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, and George W. Bush. Republican strategist and ABC political analyst Alex Milano.
Roger was a larger-than-life force who, from electing Richard Nixon to creating Fox News, he was a showman, a P.T. Barnum of the conservative Republican politics. I don't know anyone can fill those big shoes. The institutions he created will go on.
President Trump is blasting an investigation into possible ties between his campaign and Russia as, quote, the single greatest politician in American history. Trump took to Twitter this morning claiming that there were illegal acts between the campaign and the Obama administration that did not receive the same scrutiny. He did not elaborate. New York Times reporting that Trump was warned that Mike Flynn was under FBI investigation weeks before he hired him as national security advisor. The investigation reportedly revolved around Flynn's ties to the Turkish government. Oversight Chair Jason Chapin said has been a red flag. General Flynn, as a former officer, should have never taken money
from Turkey, nor should he have taken money from the Russians. He just can't do that.
But the president hired him anyway, giving him access to the nation's top national security concern. Days after that appointment, Acting Attorney General Sally Yates told the White House implicit line to the vice president. It took another 18 days for the president to demand his resignation. Right, look at ABC News. A 79-year-old man killed today in a freak accident in Nyack when a tree fell on his car. It happened on North Broadway and delayed the opening of a nearby elementary school. The man not yet identified. Today could be a hot and steamy record breaker. Highs reaching into
Sandals, tank tops, and shorts out in full swing here. Only a few weeks ago, you had to bundle up. Now it feels like Mother Nature just skipped over spring.
It's pretty uncomfortable. Yeah. AC on, windows closed.
It's pretty hot.
You look like you're sweating already.
Yeah. I just had a 2-hour train ride on New Jersey Trip. It doesn't help very much.
And I didn't have time to put my air conditioner in yet. It's brutal. I mean, I'd rather the cold. At least you can layer up.
Wish the winter was back already.
Yes. Snow, everything.
On Fifth Avenue in Midtown, I'm Scott Pringle for 710 WOR.
Tributes to Chris Cornell are pouring in following the Rockers' unexpected death last night at the age of 52. The Soundgarden and Audio Slave lead singer died in Detroit following a concert there. Cause of death unclear. Elton John tweeted that Cornell was, quote, the loveliest man. A lot of talk about all the disruption repairs will cause at Penn Station this summer, but relief may come in the form of Grand Central.
Go east, commuters. You want those repairs done at Penn Station, don't you? Go to Grand Central for a while. Word is a couple of state assembly members are asking Amtrak to think on it. Amtrak said to be reviewing all options. The MTA and NJT as it prepares for a summer of shoring up its crumbling infrastructure. It's been a series of unfortunate, unbelievable events at Penn Station, including 2 derailments in 2 months. Alex Dakin, Rossini, 710 WOR.
Next up, we check out forecast. There are a lot of taxi firms out there.
Which one do you trust? Well, there's a company that wants to help you. These people you can trust. There's a guide at Rush Tax Records. If you owe the state or IRS over $10,000 or are under audit, don't call the IRS on your own. You'll get creamed. Call 855-IRS-CALL. The number to call, 855-IRS-CALL. 855-477-2255. We all know we're David and they're Goliath. The folks, though, at Rush Tax actually like fighting with the IRS because they love winning for their clients. They are experts in IRS's Fresh Start program, can stop levies and garnishments fast, and can help you settle your taxes for the lowest amount possible. Call 855-IRS-CALL. The number to call, 855-IRS-CALL. If you owe the state or IRS over $10,000 or are under audit, don't call the IRS. There's a company that wants to help you. 477-2255 or go to rushtaxresolution.com. 855-477-2255 or rushtaxresolution.com.
Here's your WOR Weather Channel forecast. Sunshine, record highs here this afternoon, up to 92. Partly cloudy tonight. We could see a shower or thunderstorm breakout late tonight, low 72. Sunshine not as hot tomorrow at a high 85. Partly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the upper 60s. We're dry Sunday. Sunday's high in the mid-60s. Richard Webbing at the Weather Channel on 710 WOR.
This report brought to you by Staying Alive, a Netflix original series. Now, go ahead.
What? Tracy Morgan, my new Netflix original comedy special called Staying Alive, available on Netflix today. Don't laugh, don't cry, maybe fun.
All right, looking at Wall Street now. The Dow is down about 3 points. 20,604 for the Dow. The NASDAQ is up 15, and the S&P 500 has tacked on just about 2 points. This portion of news is brought to you by LifeLock. Is your personal info for sale on the dark web? Monitoring your credit can't show you. LifeLock sees a wide range of threats to your identity. If something happens, U.S.-based specialists can work to fix it. Tomorrow morning, I'm Jeff McKinney, 710 WOR, NBC News radio station. 88 degrees already. Not 12.
Your shot at $1,000. Now, text the word cash to 200-200. You'll receive a confirmation text. Standard message and data rates apply. That's cash to 200-200.
710 WOR.
The Sean Hannity Show. Today from 3 to 6 on 710 WOR. Now, it's the Rush Limbaugh Show.
Thrill Seekers conversationalist on a clock. Now they full British plane. It's the Rush Limbaugh program here on the EIB network. Great to have you here. The telephone number is always if you want to be on the program later today. 800-282-2882 and the email address rushbook@eibnet.us. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to take your indulgence for a few moments here before we get to the news of the day, the special counsel, the daily attack that is occurring here as the establishment in Washington attempts to regain what it believes is rightfully its.
Get on with it, man. It's about Ailes. Come on.
One of my closest and dearest friends
he died, man.
and colleagues passed away at 6 minutes after 8 o'clock this morning here in South Florida. Roger, 77 years old. Roger and I were passengers in history. I met Roger in around 1990, one night at dinner at the 21 Club in New York. And my life was never the same thereafter. There is, as we speak, and there has been for the past year, a barrage of slander and libel aimed at Roger Ailes by dissents who will never accomplish even 5%. These are people that did not know him, that prejudged him, that were jealous, people who were envious, and people who felt the need to take down a serious enemy who threatened what they consider to be their rightful hold. The media on America was what happened. Some of the things being said just today about Roger Ailes are absolutely untrue. Roger Ailes was not suicidal. Roger Ailes was not defeated. Roger Ailes was not destroyed. And Roger Ailes and his courageous and lovely wife were not separated. These are things people wish that they had made happen. These are things that people wish they had caused. They wish they had destroyed Roger Ailes. They wish they had created Meredith Price. They wish they could have caused him to become suicidal. But he was not any of those things. I knew Roger Ailes. I know Roger Ailes was I think in about 1990. And I can sit here and recount stories for you and give a eulogy of sorts, which more than prepared to do. But I think the way I would rather do this is to go back and replay some comments I made in a speech in honor of Roger back in 2009. It was in Tarrytown, New York. This was the Westchester Putnam Council of the Boy Scouts of America up in New York. Roger was their annual award winner. And in addition to the roster of speakers, somebody from the Boy Scout Council reached out to me and asked if I could and make some remarks. And I was flattered and honored to do so. And I don't think we've ever played and I'm not going to play the entire length of the remarks I made, but I'm going to play more than we have played in the past on the program here. Because what I would like for people to know is the Roger Ailes that I know. Roger Ailes that I knew. The brilliant, inspiring, motivating, compassionate, funny, the most naturally funny human being I have ever met. I've never encountered Roger Ailes in despair. Wouldn't allow himself to be. I've never been around him when he was fatalistic or even depressed. Quite the opposite. He had virtually